What's up, everybody? Welcome to Upland After Dark, episode number 14. This week, we got some community award voting going on, some collection reveal. We got wars. We got Midtown Terrace versus and NGH 1645 giveaway. We got some Wolf Unleashed action. We got Flip of the Week and a whole lot more. Not to mention, I got this brew to keep this buzz going. You can't see it, but it's right here. All right, guys, let's get it going.
Do it.
When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets. Under the stars, they break the dark. Welcome to Upland, here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune and unwind and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind.
Howdy, everybody. How are we doing this week?
Fantastic.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, party people?
What's up? I'm just chilling. Look, today's was my Friday. I got tomorrow off. Tomorrow's the big 4-2 day. Had some friends take me out after work a little bit, so I got a couple in me. I'm gonna keep the buzz alive with this Voodoo Ranger Tropical Force. Very excited, very happy.
We got the birthday today.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
All right. Pre-gaming. Excellent.
Pre-gaming, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Those Voodoo Rangers are delicious.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy 4th.
Thank you. Very happy to not be at work the rest of this week. Tired dealing with those asshole kids.
I know.
Wolf, I'm sure you know how that goes.
Yes, I do. But more than that, the work week, we're raining in New York City. You know, we got to do a weather update from coast to coast. All right. It feels like early November. That's what I'm doing over here. And the New York Knicks lost again. They're 0-2 in the hole. So the city
They're in trouble, bro.
Yeah, they're in trouble. And New Yorkers are sad, man. That's where we're at right now. Honestly.
Aww.
He said, "Aww."
I feel bad sitting over here in the beautiful sunshine, about 65, 70 degrees every day.
I know it's nice here in Oregon too. Like a little bit cloudy, but it's like 70. Tomorrow's gonna be like 77 degrees.
Wow. Yeah, man.
How's Australia, Lily?
Big pardon?
How's Australia's weather?
Oh, we're having floods at the moment on the north coast of Sydney. But I'm down south, so we've just had a week of rain. It hasn't been too cold, but the week before it was snowing at the snowies, so we had a cold snap. Because we tend to get the cold from the snowies hitting us.
You guys are in late fall, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
Other side of the world is living different.
Yeah.
it's got to be crazy having your Christmas time being the hottest time of the year for you.
Wow.
It's not crazy. It's normal.
Well, right for you, right? We're used to having like, the type of weather you're having right now out here during our Christmas. You know, that's one thing I love. I think it's one of like some of Swarley's structure ornaments. How they have like Santa Claus on with a surfboard. You know.
Do you guys have like hot weather Christmas movies in Australia?
We have a few Christmas movies, not a lot.
But are they representative of the current weather in Australia, not like the prototypical like snow and reindeer sort of thing?
We just tend to mostly watch the US's movies, which are covered in snow, and it's like, so not what happens here.
That sucks.
Yes, I live what you see, Lily, because those guys are on the West Coast. Okay. So
Yeah, my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. So
that's one of the best movies ever. I
I
love
always
that.
start the season with Die Hard.
Oh, I knew I loved you, Lily, for some reason. Fucking Bruce at his finest, die harding it up.
Yep.
No shoes, no socks, just barefoot in his way.
Yep. And I don't care what he claims. He claims it's not a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. Well, if you don't agree,
it's an action movie.
It's a Christmas action movie. Just like Red One is a Christmas action movie.
Yeah. That's not I mean, don't get me wrong. Die Hard's a classic. It is Christmas in it, but you know, there's some more classics out there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, dude, that's a fucking killer. That's a killer.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa is like, it's probably my favorite Christmas movie ever.
That is, yes.
What a great Billy Bob Thornton's a fucking legend.
Who we got in the chat tonight?
Call him out.
Oh, California Trading Company. What's up, bro? Raiders in the house. TikTok. Do me a favor. I need your IGN so I could get you this wolf shield. I've been trying to find you, bro. All right. Yeah, Cal. Swally in the building. He said Die Hard is a Christmas movie, period. Okay. Who else we got here? We got Alex Dyer in the house, first time listener, I believe. Mitchell McKenna in the building. Mitch back with us. Vape. I saw you doing your thing today on the track, Vape. We got, who else is in the building? John Fitzwell is here with us again. Twilk in the house. I don't know. We got Budster in the house. Chargers, chill out with that. JP. Chill out with that Charger talk. Okay, Mushy Farmer 1. Got you, brother. All right. Appreciate you guys joining us this late evening on the East Coast.
Yep, 100%. Can we switch tone just for half a second? There's something that we didn't talk about last week, and maybe for good reason, but we lost an Uplander recently.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And even though like I wasn't necessarily like his biggest fan, he did have a perspective on the game that was echoed by lots of different people, and I think he had a really nice perspective and coming from like the real estate world, and then also comparing that to the virtual real estate world. Yeah, it sucks we lost him. We lost a community member, which is a real bummer. And I don't necessarily want to start the show, but I did think about it after the show last week, how we didn't touch on it, and I felt like we should have. I've been watching some of his the videos his wife's been putting out, which is sad. But you know, it sucks. I know this happens. We lose Uplanders, but I didn't want to forget to, you know, touch on it a little bit as we get things started. So
absolutely, condolences.
He was a good guy, you know, man. Like,
yeah, he was.
He did, like, he loved Upland, you know, like from the beginning when you started playing. I know towards the end he kind of had a different view of things, you know, but I mean, you know, man, like I can't say he was all wrong with a lot of what
he wasn't.
You know, like, and you know, definitely, you know, hearts go out to his family. I mean, he had some kids, I think he left behind, and his wife.
He did.
And that's never easy for anybody, you know, going through that. So, you know, do they have any kind of like GoFundMe or anything like that they've set up?
I don't think so. Not that I've seen. I think they were doing pretty well.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I know it was awfully sudden. There was some sort of I saw the video the other day. I want to say it was like kind of like a blood clot thing. That kind of took him all of a sudden. So
yeah, wow. I mean, man, it just kind of goes to show too, just how, how here today, gone tomorrow, any of us could be,
absolutely, yeah. Make sure that you are, taking care of your assets, and you got your, advanced directives or wills or whatever you got going on, in order, because you just never know.
Yeah, very true, man. And cherish every day more than anything.
Absolutely.
Like really, man, like I gotta say, like I've been kind of in a funk in this last week. Just I don't know, like I maybe I'm not getting enough sleep or something, but I haven't been my usual happy motherfucker self, and I don't know, it kind of gave me a perspective check there. So I think I have a lot to be thankful for, and I shouldn't be crying about anything in my life, man.
Hey, man, perspective is reality, or perception is reality. Sorry, it is what it is. But anyway, like I just want to bring that up and just make sure we shout out Mark Ferguson, and our at least my heart and prayers go out to him and his family, and I hope they're doing all right, and let's we're gonna have to move forward. There's no way not to. It's always gonna be a weird segue going into the very next thing, but yeah, just want to keep them on our minds. That's all. Anything else this week going on? You guys thinking about? You guys are doing? You guys got going on coming up before we jump into the news?
Not Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
In the States. I don't know how you guys are celebrating. I'm just going to Jersey real quick, check my sister out. Day off Monday, so I'm thrilled, man.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 3-day weekend for sure.
I got a 4-day weekend this week, just so you know.
Birthday.
Lucky guy.
Yeah, I always have a 3-day weekend because I work 4/10s, and then I took tomorrow off. So I get paid for not going to work anyway on Memorial Day, so that's pretty exciting because my normal day off. So pretty happy about that. I don't know what I'm going to do, but maybe I'll go fishing or something.
Yeah. News?
Say again?
So is it time for some news?
You know what? I think it is time for some news. All right. If you haven't already, hashtag pirates. That's our hashtag for tonight. If you want to get in on the giveies, hashtag the pirates. Pew, pew, pew. Upland Community Awards 2025. Upland Community Awards celebrate the Uplanders who make a difference. Nominate standout community members in 3 categories. You got Player of the Year, Honors Leadership, Positivity, and Passion for Upland. You got Broadcaster of the Year. For creators producing entertaining and educational content. And then you got Designer of the Year, recognizes artistic talent and visual contributions in Upland. Nominations close Friday, May 30th. So you got about 6 or 7 more days, depending where you're at in the world. Winners will be announced on Genesis Week. So at some point in the next 7 weeks. Winners will receive 350,000 UPIX, exclusive in-game badge, major bragging rights. Nominate now and help honor those who inspire, entertain, and elevate Upland every single fucking day. Okay? If you haven't voted, go vote for me. It's easy. Just write LSlack or Upland After Dark. It's good. It couldn't be more simple than that. Whatever you want to vote on the other 2 is completely up to you. Just make sure you vote for LSlack and the Upland After Dark crew. Maybe throwing Happy and Wolf or Laban and Swarley.
Wolf is Animal of the Year.
And yes.
Yeah, I'm good. I got my own category, bro. I'm good.
Animal of the Year. Hell yeah.
Does that make me flower of the year?
There you go. We got our own categories, Lily. Let's get it.
Flower of the year. Yeah.
We should come up with our own categories.
The happiest player of the happiest of the year.
Yeah.
It's all kinds of categories, man.
We got them all. We can fucking give awards to whoever we want.
Yes, we can. I really do. On a serious note, I really do think they should have like note of the year. Not just because they give a collection that's based on their metrics. There are nodes doing wonderful things out here, building and growing, but because of their size or FSAs or different reasons, they may not elevate to different collection status based on Upland's criteria. But maybe like UAD, maybe we start giving out some goddamn awards. Happy gives out more Upics than any Upland award. So I mean,
yeah,
so who knows? Coming soon, maybe
we'll give out $500,000 for Player of the Year.
Whoa, bro! Calm down, partner. Calm the fuck down.
Next thing you know,
your ass can't cash.
We may have UAD Awards of the Year soon come. Who knows?
I love that idea.
Give our own. But seriously, though, note of the year, Upland, if you're listening, note of the year, use the community to vote, not the criteria with map assets and all that. We're talking about giving back, providing utility for the community. I know
that's impactful.
You know what I mean? So note of the year is my entry that Upland can add in regards to community awards moving forward, man.
Who do you give that to, though? You mean like?
Well, you could do maybe top 5. Well, the community can vote. I don't know. I'm just thinking of some ways that because there's a lot of great guys out there. You got Hyde Park Ninjas. You got Creedmoor.
Hyde Park was like one of the number one nodes I was thinking about.
NGH. You know what I mean? On the come up. You know what I mean? You got Woodhood. You got Evergreen. You got Quailwood. You got Howard Beach. You got
Creedmoor.
It's a lot going on, bro. You know what I mean?
North Trenton.
Nodes out there that, I think you're right. If you left it up to the players to vote, that'd be the best way to do it. Because then it's community based and fair. And it's not based off of Upland's crazy fucked up metrics that we have no clue where kind of thing.
Well, they might not be fucked up at all. They might be like a great metric. We just don't know what they are.
Right.
You know what I mean? They could be fucked up. Don't get me wrong. They could be super fucked, but we just don't know what they are. They could be great.
And I'm with Swally. Like, some of the vote, you got to have your address in that node to vote for. All kinds of different things, man.
Yes.
Most addresses based on ratio, the size. I don't know. Things like that. Rookie of the year. I like that. Cal.
Newcomer of the year.
Newcomer of the year.
Yeah. Somebody who started and had a real nice come up in the year, fucking within that calendar year.
Absolutely.
From June to June.
But like we say, we might be giving Upland community award ideas. We might just do this ourselves, man.
We might. Maybe we should.
Give our own awards. You got the Academies, you got the Oscars, you got the Golden Globes.
Yeah. Right? We got the UADs.
Absolutely. The UADs. Get the runway, get your gear ready. We have a runway.
That's right. We can dress up in our fucking finest. Maybe we can get Lily on screen at some point.
Get some NFTs made up.
Yeah, that's not happening.
NFT trophies. Wow.
Yeah. We'll 3D print them and send them out.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. I love this idea.
Okay.
I can see Swarley just sitting back there thinking already. Got that brain just spinning.
Yeah.
He unbuttoned a couple of those top buttons. He's like, I'm ready. I love that guy. So I'm fucking jacked today. I'm in a good mood. I had 2 good days in a row. I had this kid try to fight me again today. Fuck him. And I'm just like, you know what? If you got to do it, bro. And he's back down like a little bitch. And I was like, that's cool. And then we were fine all day. I just had to show him I wasn't backing down from nothing. Yesterday was a good day. Today was a good day. Had some beers. Happy as a clam on high tide.
The U80s. Oh, they're throwing out names for us now for the awards. This is awesome.
The U80s. That's right. All right. Yeah. If you haven't voted, go vote. Yeah. Don't Don't wait. You only got what 6 or 7 more days or 8 more days. I don't know how many more days it is. A couple days. Go get your votes in. You guys voted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Not yet.
Really? Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
Well,
Yep.
do you plan on voting, Lily?
Yes, I will. I'm just making sure I haven't forgotten anybody. So I'm,
That's fair.
just still mulling it over on who I think is most deserving of the titles.
Good. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, there's no need to rush. Make sure you put your best vote forward.
Little mother effing wolf. He's Crumbus, no doubt. Absolutely. Well, I will tell you this. I didn't vote for anybody that won already.
Okay. You
It's a
want
good
new victors? Yeah.
It's a nice
We get
clue,
the
right?
map assets made up, man.
That would be
Oh, the
sick.
map
We
assets.
could. Yeah, we could 3D print things, or we could just make our own assets and start giving them out every year.
Yeah, just plan on it in like now for next year, and we'll definitely
Get ready, UAD crew. We coming with our own awards, man.
That's right. That's right. I love this. I love this idea.
Yes.
Yep, like you did for PAC, except not a structural ornament. We'll do a map ass of the sort.
And then we're going to invite you on the show, but you got to stay up late.
JP, how are you the best organ player? I can't even get you on a fucking video, and I've been trying. And you're like, yeah, man, we'll do it. And then you just don't. JP, until you come on screen.
JP afraid of the camera?
No, I've seen JP in person. He caught me in the wild one day.
Right.
At the gas station. I was like, all right, he could be on camera. He's fine. He's not going to break nothing. He just keeps ducking my video fades.
He's here tonight.
Anyway, moving on. We have collection reveal, Miami and Sydney. This was delayed a week, but we got it. Before we get into Sydney, let's talk about Miami just a smidgen. Alapata,
baby.
Alapata Industrial District exclusive.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
And then the best, the most important, the Tits McGee 20th Street runs right through fucking North Grapeland Heights, the Bulgarian Pirates node. You know we came correct. You know we picked the right one. When you get a fucking exclusive collection running through 20th Street, you know you're fucking big dog and hit. That's the best one, 20th Street.
I have one of those.
Very excited about that.
And did anybody get Alapata Industrial?
No. Are there still some events or no?
Did you get that 20th Street, you feel?
No.
I did get a 20th Street and I got Alapata. But I only have one 20th Street, not all three. But I'm good.
I pulled off all three. Well, with Swarley's help, we did a swap.
Nice.
So I had two. I thought I had like 5 of them, but then turns out the ones below 20th Street were not actually 20th Street. They were something else, which I thought was really stupid, but whatever. Whoa, Mitch got 12. God
Wow.
damn, good for you.
Vape got one. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
700 minimum.
I suppose I still could. I might get one from this
700 for Alapata.
the structure ornament competition.
4 for Alex. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Actually, so I think Swarley and I were talking about this maybe last night. I don't remember what night it was, but I don't know if there's any other. Is there any other fucking node that has like an exclusive collection in their node?
St. James, I think.
Do they?
They may have gone to exclusive. No C said, but as I keep checking, it's not there yet. But I am St. James. Maybe somebody can double check that. I think St. James elevated to exclusive.
Did they? Good.
And I think Howard Beach did too.
Yeah, I'm not in Howard Beach, so I wouldn't know. Are they exclusive for somebody?
But is there anybody else that has two, could potentially have two? Like if we get to collection stats, NGH, we're gonna have 2 collections. You're gonna have NGH and 20th Street.
That's
Double up.
have a double
Oh.
exclusive. if you have a 20th Street in NGH.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're gonna be big pimping over
We'll
there.
be making it happen. I actually got one of my coworkers to he's playing the game, and so he can still buy FSA properties. So I'm having to try to start buying up all the properties there in NGH.
Flip them in a hurry.
Yeah.
I was giving him like $25K for them too, man.
Yeah, I need to get my wife back on it. You need to start flipping some more. I'll get her on it this weekend. Let's talk about Sydney. I know that I talked to Sydney.
Let Lily take this away.
Yes. No, it is. This is all
the Americans. Shut up, Americans.
As dumbass Americans. Tell me all about it.
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
I did not think that Upland's collections would make any sense to me, so hence I gave it no thought whatsoever, and I got one right.
What'd you get right?
So I picked Oxford Street.
Oh, you went street.
That was the only one that I got right. But I wasn't going for collections anyway. I'm going for buildings. So all the buildings I want to own, that's all I did. But yeah, their selections make no sense to me, but I didn't think that they would.
Which is the biggest omission? Is it the rocks?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, when I didn't see that one, I was like, oh, someone's gonna be pissed.
Wow.
Nobody goes to Sydney and doesn't visit the rocks. Full stop.
Wow.
I'm going to chime in here.
Swally!
Oh, you gotta speak.
Look, I am absolutely thrilled for Happy for getting Bangaroo. Absolutely thrilled for him. But the fact that that's an ultra rare is a joke.
You know, I'll tell you what's a joke, man, is I think there's one for sale right now for 39% mint.
Yeah, $900 or something.
However, it's like $2,100.
Okay.
So
Less.
Yeah.
5 million plus.
But
and
how it's Bangaroo and not Darling Harbour, like that just blows my mind. The rocks, we've seen it before. How that's not a collection, I don't know. Dawes Point was never on my radar. I don't know why it was anyone's radar.
How about
never heard of the miracle. What's it called? The miracle? No, the Macquarie Mile.
Macquarie Mile.
Never heard of it in my life.
Nope.
I googled it and it came up as some South Korean thing, whatever. So I went into AI and said, "What's the Macquarie Mile?" And it actually came up with the answer in AI. So it obviously exists. But hey, I've lived there for 30 years, and never heard of it.
Me either. I mean, everything is Macquarie because obviously, you know, of his position. But who's heard of Macquarie Mile? It's silly.
That's the street and not George Street. Anyway.
Oh wow, that was a big omission.
From a personal point of view, I don't care that George Street's not because I don't have any. I had Oxford Street. I had to choose between the two, so I went for Oxford. Made the right choice there.
Yeah, you did.
But George Street should have been a collection, hands down. Anyway, we're not surprised from Upland. They do this every city, so it is what it is.
I got Red Fern.
So, Redfern was one that I would have been super pissed if it wasn't, purely because Indigenous culture is huge in Australia and it's the heart of it in Sydney. So if they didn't include that, the original Australians, if you want to use that sort of terminology, they've been here for 60,000 years, and that's the heart of what is considered Indigenous in Sydney. And if it wasn't a collection, not that was what made it a collection, but it just had to be. So I'm not surprised, although I'm relieved is probably the right word for Redfern, especially considering I was so strong in saying it should be a collection. So some of them were about right, but yeah, there's a few questionable ones there. And the ultra rare, like as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, Happy, awesome. It couldn't have happened to a better guy, all that sort of stuff, because he said he picked up a few. But I don't think you could survey 1 million Sydney siders and go, what would you think would be an ultra rare if they understood the game at all? And not one of them would have picked Bangaroo.
No. The only thing that made me think that it would really be a collection was limited number of properties and the prices.
And that's what they did with Dawes Point. They did the same with Dawes Point.
It's still under construction, though. That's why there's limited properties.
There's nothing in Barangaroo. It used to be vacant land, and
aren't there
now it's a casino.
They're like trying to make it into something. over there, right?
Yeah.
Like trying to like gentrify it almost.
Oh,
Seems
it's-
like.
It's under
Super-
construction. It's literally a construction zone and will be for the
Yeah.
next 10 years.
It's just super
Yeah.
exclusive, expensive land right on the harbour there. So it's a beautiful spot. Don't get me wrong, but Darling Harbour itself, with all the shops and touristy stuff and whatnot down there, that should have been like Tokyo was. We had all that collection that was all on the waterfront, so it had all the red little markers on it. That's what Darling Harbour should have been, an exclusive collection for that ahead of Barangaroo. But again, like I said, I'm super happy. Could not have been better for him. Worked out obviously really well for you and anyone else that picked up Barangaroo.
Well, I only got one though, you know.
I thought you picked up a couple.
No, I only got the one, and so.
And before I say it out loud, or Lily says it out loud, tell me what the W collection property is. I was second on the list.
Woolloomooloo.
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 I
Close.
said it right.
Woolloomooloo.
I saw
Woolloomooloo.
I've seen a couple of people, including Lightning Leg early today, and I think KO absolutely butcher it.
Woolloomooloo.
So, which is funny, but no, Woolloomooloo. So,
Woolloomooloo.
so that was one of my three ones that I suggested.
was.
So I'm happy to get that one right. So Oxford, Woolloomooloo, and Redfern were my three that I got right, which equaled Banana Man. So I was happy that I could. I mean, sure, I've got knowledge over Sydney on him, but let's face it, he understands Upland better than I. So, yeah,
Banana came in with a hot 3 out of 15.
Yeah, it wasn't the best guide for him this time.
No,
He said that.
so
Can't
But
win them all.
But it sounds like nobody would have really guessed these collections.
It's
Like
crazy.
if you were to Google,
there's
most
still
popular.
there's still three to come. So there's still a
Mhm.
chance that even he could get up to 6 out of. Or
What
6
you think
correct.
we're coming with? I'm going Darlinghurst and Glebe. I'm putting it out there right now. Anybody in the chat, what we coming with for Australia? Because we have no clue. So it doesn't
Well,
matter.
I think a couple of purples will be about right. So I think Glebe and Paddington are both chances.
I
at a
think
purple
Paddington.
collection.
I don't
As
know.
far as the third one, I mean, there's what's that point one called? Mental
Darling?
blank.
Darling Point?
Darling Point, yeah.
Piermont?
Piermont's, yeah. I mean, there's so many that could.
Fairmont is already wiped out. It was 100% minute. And
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I know that Glebe and Paddington both aren't, so they're both a chance still, which are both
Darlinghurst.
a couple that I thought of. So Darlinghurst. Well, and also Surrey Hills isn't minted out either, so that could still be
Oh, it's not.
that could still be a possibility.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway, they didn't say there was 3 to go, but they said there was a 10 in the initial release, or after the initial release, they updated it saying there was 10. So I
Maybe
assume
there
that
was
there's 3 to
or
go.
something.
We were a bit stunned that King's Cross in any form did not make it. Like, Darlinghurst Road, just
Well,
it's not
Woolloomooloo.
mentioned anywhere.
Doesn't it fall into Woolloomooloo?
Well, not really. So, it's more Potts Point
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Again, though, I mean, English people say the same about London release and the city collections there. It's just they never. Well, not. I wouldn't say never seem to make sense, but sometimes I feel like it's just a dart thrown at a map, rather than looking at the history of the city. And maybe that's the way Upland want to do it. So, well, that's just the way they do it. They don't want to make it obvious. But I don't know. To think that the heart and soul of Sydney, the Rocks, is not a collection just blows my mind.
Wow.
But guess what? I bet you it will be a collection in the future. A bit like the CBD of Washington, downtown Washington, became a collection.
Absolutely.
So I could see the Rocks doing the same thing just because it is such a exclusive spot.
Mm-hmm.
Never know.
Anyway,
Have a whole
I'll
lot
let-
of property either. Like the property count there wasn't that big. I thought it could have easily have been, a rare or exclusive at the.
It definitely should have been an exclusive. I would have accepted it exclusive. Rare, I mean, there was probably too high a property count for rare, but exclusive definitely.
There's some pretty high rare property counts out there though. Like look at
No.
established 2019 in San Francisco. I mean, there's 600 of those.
See, Oxford Street concerned me because it's such a long street, and assuming that Upland does extend Sydney right out to the coast, all the way out to Bondi, it runs all the way through to Bondi. So we've only got a small fraction of Oxford Street released in the city. So if they continue to expand east to the coast, there's a lot of Oxford Street to come. So that one made me think against Oxford Street. I still went after it and still picked up 3 just in case. But that had me worried about Oxford Street, given that it was such a big street. And then Parramatta Road, it's like the biggest road in this country. So for it not to be registered.
Which one's the colored one?
Colored one?
Well, I mean, we have, like, you know, Pacific Coast Highway down in LA. You'd think PCH would have been a collection, but that wasn't a collection. You know, I mean, there's a boatload of streets down in LA that, you know, were more deserving than Franklin Street, you know, like
Highway 101 should have been. That's such an important highway.
Yeah. And I mean, it's the coastal highway to go, you know, well, I guess 101 only runs on the coast in some places, and then it's Highway 1 that's whatever. And PC.
It goes all the way up to Canada.
Yeah, 101 does, but Highway 1 is also, you know, there's 2 different highways.
Yeah. So, I used to fucking live on Highway 101.
I live like right off of Highway 101 right now.
That's so wild to me.
It is. It's like, I mean, because it goes all the way north to south, like you said, you know, and so you could live on 101 up there, and I could live on 101 down here, and it'd be same highway.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll leave it with you guys. So still 3 collections we assume to come. Crown Street, I'm not overly upset with that one. It's a reasonably, I'd say, again, George Street should have been ahead of it, but it's not a bad street, I guess. The Macquarie Mile, NFL, I had to Google it, and I lived here for 30 years. And even
that one is rare?
Even Google didn't know what it was. It came up with, like I said, South Korea or something, Seoul or somewhere like that. I had to then go into ChatGPT and go, what's the Macquarie Mile? And then it told me what it is, and it's not particularly a straight line. It's like it goes past all the different historic places in Sydney or something.
Does it just go from like the obelisk to Mrs. Macquarie's chair or something? I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I briefly read it and went, okay, it makes sense. But again, like I said, someone that lived there for 30 years, never heard of it. So,
I mean, that's the property count, though, I think, you know, because you only need to own 2 of them. There can't be that many properties. Where it's like you got a lot of these other streets that are so
well. I feel like a vast majority of the properties in that Macquarie Mile are, what do you call it? Landmarks.
Oh, okay.
So from what I was reading, what I read on ChatGPT, I haven't researched it, but from what I read on ChatGPT, it sounded like it was a lot of the landmarks, so or potential landmarks. So even if not necessarily in this release, again, I haven't researched. I don't know. I just, as an Australian, someone that lived in Sydney for 30 years, I didn't know what it was, and I Googled it this morning to understand it. So that just says, and I checked with Lily thinking maybe I'm just a naive, ignorant, whatever. She's like, no, I've never heard of it either. So I'm like, okay, well, it's not just me then.
I got one for you, Swally. Did you know that Australia Square's not even on the map?
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah, you mentioned that, and someone picked it up, so half their luck. But again, it's probably not even a landmark or anything, is it? So
no, somebody got it, and I don't think that they know that it's like one of Sydney's most important buildings.
Send them an offer. All right, I'll leave it with you guys. Ciao.
I will say, I am tempted to spend the $2,000 to buy that other freaking ultra rare to fill.
Don't do it.
Big spender.
I more than likely am not going to. There's one for $630 that's under mint. But to me, it's crazy to see ultra rare properties immediately selling under mint.
That's true.
I mean, like, I don't know, you know, and to be fair though, some of the price, like, you know, they're just expensive. I mean, that $2 million mint or that $2,000 property is like close to a $6 million mint.
Dudes want the cash, bro. If they are, I see a lot of, I mean, if you have big Upix and you minted that, and say you don't have all three like yourself, what would you sell it for? You know what I mean?
Well, man, see, I put mine up, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? It sells in the next 24 hours. I'll be stoked. And I put it up for like $800, and it's a 1.4 million mint. So I was like right about 60% was what I was trying to get, and then people started bombing below that. So I was like, well, fuck it,
I'm out.
Target then. Maybe I'll just buy one of these guys. I'll wait until it gets down to 35% mint and then scoop one up.
Absolutely. Because it will.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like people are just hard up to get money out, I mean, especially older players that have been just want to get something, and if this with the market in the state that it's in, I mean, what are you going to do? Right. Oh, you're right, Swarley. The yield on that $2,000 one is $170,000 a month.
Buy it.
That's what I was thinking, man. I'm like, man, the Upix alone on that is freaking fat, like,
yeah.
I think it's at like 39% mint. So it's like basically in Upix it would pay for itself. I'm like, I could just start making the credit card payments based off of the fucking monthly.
No balls. No balls.
Wow. Think of all the train. Wait, no train. I didn't hear the train today. He said, think about the train giveaway.
I got all of my windows and doors shut tonight.
I hope we hear one.
Listen closely, everybody.
Hey, I was just we were talking about the city. I remember, Sir Mitch. Sorry, I'm going to call you out right now. We made a bet on 4/14 April 14th. You bet me. This just popped into my head. Just remembered right now. You bet me that the next city was going to be Japan. And you said probably Sakura. I'm looking at it right now. The bet was 5,000 Upix that if it's not Japan, I win. And if it is Japan, anything other than Japan, I win.
He owns up. He said yes.
5,000 Upix.
He can't transfer.
I just remembered.
He can't transfer Upix yet. You need a burner prop. Okay,
I'll get you a burner thing.
Where's my money?
Where's my money, man?
I just opened a window just to give everybody a fair shot. Okay.
Listen for the choo-choo.
I actually at all. I'm wondering if it's not running tonight.
That would be disappointing.
I'll give away some Upix no matter what. Okay.
Calm down. Calm down. Look, there's lots of opportunities for you to give away Upix, so we don't need to. Okay? We got you. Okay. Calm the fuck down.
Give you my $2.
I need a beer, man. Jeez.
Over under on the train. I think the over under on the train is 2.
Under.
You're going under on the train?
I'll take the under.
You're gonna take the under?
Yeah.
That's our bet.
For 5K?
Under 2. Happy, close those windows. Let's get it.
I'm gonna take the over on that one. 5K? You want to put 5K on it over under?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, it's not a sporting event.
All right.
Can't put no money in the choo-choo train. No, I'm good. Mitch will take it again. He said send the reserve. He got you.
I'll send it. Don't worry, Mitch. Anyway, all right. Moving on. Upland After Dark show sponsors. As you know, we got Scory 23 Designs. We got the Aqua Racer go-karts. I believe he was giving away some today on the Ultimate Racing League event that was today. I watched part of it before I had to actually do work for my job. We got Scory 23 Designs. You can go out and get some good shit. We got Metaverse Ventures Australia, Midtown Terrace San Francisco, Samurai Aquatics, and Midtown Terrace. Go get your fucking shit wherever these things are sold. Just type it into the search thingamajigger. You'll find them, because Ben 68 has one in every single city. Every single city. Scory 23. All you gotta do is type in Scory 23 Designs, or look for the Aqua Racer. You'll be able to find it in Los Angeles. As long as you got a property in Los Angeles, you can buy that thing from anywhere. And if you want any of the Ben 68 things, he's got one in every single city, so it doesn't matter where you get it from. Just find the one in your city and you're good to go. He's going to hook you up. High quality assets at a very reasonable price. Go get them while you still can. The Sparklet Wars is on, gentlemen and gentle ladies.
I love the look.
Okay. Upland cannons shoot their load all of about 10 meters, a far cry from in real life cannons, and near impossible to attack anyone during the wars in Miami. Make cannons great again. Yes, for the love of God, please give the cannons some kind of fucking range. These are like little baby cannons. You can't fucking shoot anything. I think I shot a load further than this cannon can shoot. I mean, seriously.
And this is kind of a sad wars, isn't it? You know, like the cyborgs just jump out like.
Yeah, we're just rushing right now. I can tell you what's happening when you know.
I actually even burned a freaking Knights Pass this time because I was like, oh, I got a Knights Pass. I'll just burn it and I'll sell the fucking assets that I buy. Nope. Nobody's interested in assets.
People bail on the Knights, man. I feel bad. Shout out Elijah Judah. You know, for the crew, you can see how fickle people can be at times. A lot of people actually.
Hold on. Did we? It was very faint, but I caught it. I caught that motherfucker.
Caught it. No.
All right, continue on.
What's crazy is, honestly, the Pirates. Let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Pirates. Are in second place. Purge Pirates.
Yes.
Okay. What happens is there have been Knights that have left to go to the Pirates
and the
Cyborgs. So they got split, especially when Pirates saw that you can get those bundles for 13,000 Upix. They went ham. They went crazy on it. They sold it out. And you know, and season 2 got sold out, if I'm correct. I believe Purge Pirates still have season 3 that is not sold out. But certain people burn those so they could spend the Upix instead of the cash. And we have new people in the cyborgs that weren't there before. And we have old cyborgs who refuse to pay the money. So they're sitting it out, but they're still contributing in other ways. But people are trying to stick us up, honestly. People are sticking up cyborgs. It's not, I'm not going to say honestly, this score, I like to compete. I like to have a good time. I've only let off one cannon, I think, on Boy Dern.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Lily was right by me. In like Flagami. You familiar, Lily? Flagami?
Yep.
I see you lurking over there, and I couldn't reach you. Okay, because of the small cannon, right? But
yeah,
I said, what is our truce? Our truce is NGH. Am I correct? Within the node, correct?
Well, some people are following that.
I see L Slack. If I see L Slack in Little Havana,
come get some.
Exactly.
Come fucking get some.
I just want to make sure.
I just want you to got some shit for you, Wolf.
Yeah, okay, come bring it.
We're allowed to put ornaments up in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, you can put all the shit you want, just not, You just
No.
can't put any attacking weapon.
Yeah,
No
okay.
weapons.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't breaking any rules.
Yeah.
I have my
Don't
whole
put your carts out
stash
and
there.
they're fucking people's shit up. No carts, and no cannons.
But if you meet an enemy outside of the node
Yeah.
and they happen to be your partner, I mean, like your next door neighbor, then
Fuck them up.
cock rings
So
galore.
can I put a knight's decoration
Yeah.
in NGH?
Yes, you can put it. Yeah, you just don't put any cannons up.
Okay,
And that's just a
I'm
suggestion.
switching
It's
that
not-
up.
It's
It
not.
helps. It helps to know. It gets point. It helps to know.
It's a safe space, just
Safe
like Upland After Dark. It's your motherfucking safe space. So is NGH in the wars.
Favorite whole song, man.
Cal, you got shields. You good, bro? With hood.
There are, however, in NGH we do have. Maybe they didn't get the memo. I'm not going to say the name, but we got somebody out there, fighting some wars in
Who's
NGH.
going rogue? Someone's going rogue.
Someone went rogue. High profile player went rogue.
Really?
In
Like,
NGH.
what you mean?
I'm not going to say the name. I'm not going to say the name.
I'm looking for that now.
Oh no, they're back
Oh.
in line. I know who the player is.
Okay. Wait. Breaking news. Swarley says they're back in line. We have corrected the situation.
Yeah.
He must have finally got the memo and has righted his ship.
Oh, I see some. I see some cannons.
Do you in NGH?
Yeah, I see some cyborg cannons.
Those
Not-
motherfucking cyborgs.
They just can't help themselves.
Not,
Shit.
not calling anyone out, LL.
Call them out. You see cyborgs attacking in NGH?
Yep.
Who is it, Lily?
LL.
LL.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know someone called LL.
LL.
Really?
There's a thunderstorm in the sky.
What?
Lightning
My legs
like that
creaking.
motherfucker.
He's the one. I'm sure he would adhere to the rules.
LL, just holler at him.
Lightning, I'm gonna get you, brother.
Holler at him.
Uh,
He said LL Cool J.
Man, I haven't thought of LL Cool J in a long time.
Hey, 3,000 upics to anybody who knows what LL Cool J stands for, not on the show right now.
Oh,
In the chat.
okay.
Yeah,
3,000 upics. Anybody, the first person that posts it, I'm gonna get it to him.
Interesting.
Nope.
Get that.
Not Lopez. Wolf, do you know?
Yeah, I know.
Happy, do you know?
Oh yeah.
Lily, do you know what LL Cool J stands for?
Nope.
Swarley, give me thumbs up if you know. He doesn't know. Okay. California, you're close. You're not there though. I need the whole name.
You need the whole thing.
I need the whole thing. Oh, fuck Swarley.
Oh, you got it. You told him just to give a thumbs up, though.
I said
Ladies love James, no doubt.
that's it's, but
Ladies
it's not it. Ladies love no, it's not just
Ladies
ladies love James. I
Ladies
mean,
love-
look, Swarley gave it away. So the next person other than Swarley that puts it up, I'm gonna give it to you. 3,000 upics.
Leroy LaRue.
I see a ninja.
LeBron lame.
LeBron.
Swarley, you cheating bastard. Anyway, yeah, look, here's the thing about the wars it's gonna die if we can't find a way to get more competitive. Because look,
Yeah.
props to the Cypher Cyborgs, you guys are fucking killing it. But the thing is, it's no longer like nobody has a chance.
It's not
And
funny.
unless it's not fun, the reason the Knights aren't selling out and the reason the Pirates aren't selling is because there's no need to spend the money when you know you're going to lose no matter what.
Right.
And
But we
unless-
lost a lot of players. The Knights lost a lot of their big players.
Yes.
It's had people sticking around, it would probably be a lot better, you know. I mean, that definitely sucks, you know, because Elijah was definitely, you know, trying to really
Yes.
rock that.
Yeah,
shit.
rally the troops.
hmm
Oh,
And they
man.
came in second last. So I really thought was gonna be the war of all wars, and then that first day score came out, and then I saw the bundles not sell out for the Knights, and then I saw some former Knights become cyborgs, then I saw some former Knights become pirates. I said, oh, he's getting spread thin. The Knights are getting thin.
Well, if you can't get them beat, why would you? I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then
it was more for the switching rewards. They wanted the switching rewards to at least switch once.
And it gets expensive, doesn't it? I mean, like, geez, you got to keep buying. If you're switching to a new faction, you're going to basically buy all new stuff. And I mean, I guess, sure, you can sell your old stuff, but who are you going to sell it to if everybody left?
Right. I think a lot of them are thinking of capturing the other team's stuff.
And holding
and then they'll come back next wars and they'll have captured a lot of stuff from the other team. So it's not that they're not Knights, they're just not Knights this time.
No, I can see that being a good strategy. Like you said, then you're able to hoard everybody else's goods, and then the next round they won't have as much. That's some forward thinking right there, playing chess instead of checkers.
I mean, nobody's come out and said that, but that's I thought of that, and I thought that's probably a reason, because I think a lot of the Knights, well, they're sick of losing, but they're also sick of seeing other teams own a lot of our stuff.
I see it. By the way, I got another cart.
I got a cart.
No.
Yo, Happy, I have 5 carts, bro.
I can't believe that, man. How many bundles did you buy?
It went around twice for the cyborgs. I was first in line, went twice.
You got it in 2?
I got 5 bundles. Not a single cart.
You didn't get one cart?
Not a single one.
I bought 6, and I got 1.
Oh, I needed to buy 1 more, bro. At least you got one, man. That's cool.
I did. I was so excited. I did it live too. I was on video when I did it.
Oh, nice.
Happy. No. You have 0. Swally is saying he's 0 for 20. He doesn't have one.
If we count all of them, I'm probably not 20, but 15. I'm 1 for 15, I'd say.
Yeah.
You have 1 card in 3 wars.
I'm probably like 0 for 15 or something like that as well.
Yeah.
Well, I buy all my stuff second. So I don't have any cards.
No cards.
I do think Upland needs to do something to make this more competitive. And I know, like, Swarley's had some ideas around it. I don't think that what Swarley was saying, I think, would be enough. I really do think that you're going to have to do something where, like, whatever pass you get is the pass that you have to burn, and you can't swap.
No, I think it should be like a team sport where you get a salary cap. So you're capped. So there's a formula for each player based on, many different things, including the amount of upex they hold and properties and all that in wherever the city is. And as a team, you'll have to vote on who gets to burn their pass first, so that you don't breach your salary cap.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad. I haven't heard that before.
I mean, kind of that makes it a lot more fair, I would say.
Yeah. So I mean, you can still be part of the team, but not actually able to burn your pass this war. Maybe you participate next war. That way, friends can still be on the same team, and you don't have to switch teams just to play. And you just offload all your assets for this game to the friends that got to play.
That's what some people, like Mad Chef, lent out. He refused to pay the cyborg pass.
Yeah, he didn't want to get gouged.
There are people that there are cyborgs that refuse to pay the gouged prices, the price gouging that's going on. And I was lucky enough to be able to swap each time. But I guess $40 for a cyborg pass when the rewards aren't that crazy. I guess some of us decided to not play because people are they're overcharging us crazy. It's outrageous.
Yeah,
I pulled a cyborg and I could have sold it, but I don't believe in that, because this is like a team sport, and you want the person to be on the team they prefer. So I
That's
just did a straight swap to get mine.
Me too.
I think I'm gonna, in this regard, I'm gonna side with Swirl on this, where it's not really a team sport; it's more of an individual sport because it's the leaderboard is strictly rewarding those individual players who make it to the top. They're the ones that get the rewards, and if you're not up there, you're not getting the same reward that everybody else is. Like if it was a team sport, everybody would have everybody would get equal rewards. For winning.
The thing is that scoring's very unfair too, because a lot of people who have assets but no properties loan their assets out to everybody else, so they get the points, and the person who owns them all gets nothing.
That's me.
Yeah.
But they're willing to do that because it's a team sport.
There you go, Lily.
But then they get shafted.
I mean, as far as rewards go,
I don't feel shafted. I feel, you know what I feel like? A 3-time champ, my friend. Okay?
Well, and that's your choice, to play that.
Like the bragging rights. I don't really, like, I have 4 or 5 apartments, and I don't have the apartments. I had them in Vegas, but I don't have them in Miami. I'm going to give them to my teammate, and those teammates are going to pass me in the rankings because they're going to have ornaments for their apartment buildings. I'm not going to be like, no, let me buy 4 apartment buildings so I can get my points. I honestly give them to the players that I've been rocking with for the last 3 seasons. So I don't know if any of you guys have been with the same team for the last 3 in a row. We kind of hook each other up like that. Honestly.
So, Wolf, you're like the Brian Greasy of fucking cyborgs.
Defeated. We don't even call it the 3P. We call it the cyborg P. So it's called the CP. Okay?
Like you don't really have to do anything. You just exist and you win a championship.
You don't do anything.
Just like Brian Greasy.
Ask Boy Dern if I'm doing something to him right now. Okay?
Man,
ask anybody if you're next to Wolf, will he bomb the hell out of you? Look,
you could be. I mean, you want to be Joey Harrington? I mean, he got on the field, but didn't fucking do shit hardly.
Ask my team, ask my squad. Do I put in that work?
Peter Warwick, maybe.
I got 5 carts, bro.
I mean, you could be fucking what's his name? Doug Flutie, if you want. You go far, but you just can't. You're there.
You're looking for 3 rings, and I'm gonna bow out. I might bow out gracefully and give you my assets next time. Make you a sideboard so you can experience winning. All right, my friend.
I've already won once.
You did.
I got my shit
too, bro. I gave you cannons. Remember? You remember somebody had a crazy attack on you?
Yeah, you hooked it up.
I got you, bro. As long as you're a cyborg.
But then I had to, set sail somewhere else.
I know. I get it. NGH, Pirate Sanctuary, the true meaning of a pirate sanctuary.
That's right. The true meaning.
Except for Lightning LL, Lightning Lake.
we're gonna write
LL Cool J. We'll talk to LL.
Anyway, so they got this event that's happening right now. Let's see here. It's a 24-hour thing. It started today at 9 a.m. It ends tomorrow on my birthday. Well, it's going to be the 25th for the Australians. Location, Orange Race Speedway at 1278 Northwest 1st Street in Miami. Objective, race to reclaim vital supplies stranded at the edge of enemy territory. So you got to do a public race with AI opponents. Maximum power score MPS is 240. Entry fee is going to be 500. Power-ups are permitted and probably very much suggested that you use them, encouraged. Eligibility, participants must have burned a Season 3 faction pass. The leaderboard and rewards. The leaderboard will be active through the event, tracking the fastest racers. Only the top 5 racers will earn battle points for their faction and receive epic rewards. First place is 150,000 points plus 100,000 epics. Second place is 100,000 plus 50,000, and so on and so forth. Strategic importance. This event is more than just a race. It's a critical mission in the ongoing Sparklet Wars. Success in Operation Burn Run will significantly impact your faction standing. Burning your Season 3 faction pass is not only a requirement, but also a demonstration of commitment to your faction's cause. Have any of you guys or gals partake in this event?
I would love to, but I don't own a car that's fast enough. All I've got is a U.
Neither do I.
I did it, and City Pigeon beat me, and I used the power up, and he didn't. I quit.
So is it what, like S1Rs and
Up to 240 FPS. So I use the S1E.
well, okay.
Yeah,
But I mean, can you use a 1R?
I think that's below. Yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Maybe I'll give it a shot then. I haven't.
I just know I'm not gonna. You got to use power ups. I had hot sauce.
You don't have to. You get to.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Get a load of those things, so I never use them. I should probably talk to City Pigeon about buying them.
I have a fuck ton of them if you need some.
Yeah, City buys. I know some people that buy those. Yep. First place gets what, 150, 100, and you get your fraction point. So yeah, I'm not part of this one. No.
That's a fucking, like Swirly says, that's a fuck ton of points. That's a lot of points. 150,000 points.
I mean,
that could turn the tables.
No, I mean, little things like this, I think, like, and this is just the first mission, right? Like, there's going to be a couple other ones, I think. So
I hope there's a cart one, because I want to race my cart.
I did the cart one, and placed in that. I got the legit, but
did you?
Don't have a car to race.
Yeah, I don't. I'll have it as a truck, and that's not going to get.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to ask Lily a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the Pirates are going to beat the Knights?
It's definitely on the cards.
Look at the guy in the top box. What is he doing with his head?
You know they are.
I think it's definitely on the cards because we're not coming in great this time so far. We are picking up speed, obviously, but I'm not sure. Well, Pigeon, if he's racing, he's going to get us the extra points. He's going to come first.
Yes,
he Crowley's a pirate, everybody. Crowley is a pirate. So watch out.
Wow, man. He's a racer.
Wow.
Yeah, Crowley ain't no fucking joke. Okay.
Yeah, him and Pigeon race a lot, I think.
They do.
Pigeon is a knight this year? I guess
City Pigeon has been a knight for this season and last season.
Oh, yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
What is he, a cyborg this season? Or did you say
knight?
He's a knight.
He's a knight.
Oh, right on. Well, maybe he'll win it for us then.
Yeah.
Oh, Happy. You there in the cut? You're a knight?
Yeah. you guys must not have heard me. I did. I burned.
He's a fucking traitor.
Oh, wow. So we have all three fractions here.
That was almost like one of my reasons for doing it. The other one was because I just wanted to give it a shot. I was like, you know what? Let's see.
Fucking traitor's piece of shit.
So you're the pirate upstairs.
And I'll be straight.
Vape's a pirate too?
I bought the pass. It was $5. I didn't feel like going around and haggling to try to get a pirate pass.
Right.
I just burned it.
You've broken my heart, Happy.
Burned it.
Happy's a knight.
I thought it would be cool to have all three different factions on the show.
You have all three?
We're all three.
Oh, would you be?
Get the fuck out of here.
So if there's any knight out there who wants to loan me a car they're not using for the race, I'll race.
I'll loan you a car if you want, Lily. I got an S1 I can loan you.
There goes the Knights working as a team, man. I love it.
I probably won't place, but it'd be nice to race a car for once.
Yeah, sure. You can make an offer on the S1. I'll make sure it's swappable, and then just whenever you can turn it back to me, go for it.
Hey, just so you guys know, regardless of what faction you are, if you're in NGH, we're asking that you start a pirate superstructure build on your property. It doesn't matter if it gets built right away or not. We're just going to sit on it, and we're going to use it for later. But if it does, and you can do it with any faction. So if you're in NGH, start a pirate superstructure, please, and then that will make everything right in the world.
I might have a little bit of sparkle there to lend to some pirate structure.
Oh fuck!
Yay!
Need one more for the over.
You're at 2.
Push.
It's a push. All right. Anything else we got on this, guys?
No, I'm good. Awesome.
Okay. Something I'm super stoked about. Oh, KO, you're a sweetie. You're a
KO was a cyborg with me, correct? KO, Team Cyborg, right?
Team Cyborg.
Okay.
He's gonna put a pirate structure up in Sweden. Historic car sparklet contest from April. We got a little bit of an update. I think Squall, who's going to be on the show on Tuesday. While back, we announced a contest surrounding holding sparklet on base via BankerBot, which I've been sitting on mine for a grip. We're almost ready to draw our winners for this contest. We have a leaderboard with the addresses of those holding sparklet on base here. And then we'll be closing this off Friday, May 23rd. That's today at 9 a.m. So it's closed already. This will be the last little rush to give yourself more entries into the giveaway. Full details on the original article are here. There's no winner yet. I think Laban asked, and he said, Squall said they're probably going to announce it next week. So at least we got some movement on this because I've been waiting on this. Sometime next week, we'll probably get an answer on who the winner is. I hope it's me. It probably won't be, but I hope it is.
Man, I almost messed.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What'd you say, Happy?
Well, I almost messed up because I didn't have Sparklet. I just had the ETH that they gave me, and I never had converted it to Sparklet. And so it actually worked out in my favor because when I switched it over, ETH had gone up a whole bunch.
Yeah, so good call.
Ended up getting more Sparklet. And so, but you guys did all that, right? You turned your ETH into.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I didn't even realize you had to do that.
Did you do it through X? You just say, "Hey, convert to Sparklet"?
Yeah. Well,
it's easy.
I went to the BankerBot and I said, convert to Sparklet on base.
Oh, I did mine through X. It was weird. I just type it in there at BankerBot, convert to Ethereum to Sparklet, and it did it. All of it. It was fucking awesome. Did you guys do it at all, Lily or Wolf?
No.
Yeah, I did it through X.
You did it through X too? How much do you have sitting in there?
What was it in base?
Yeah. In your BankerBot thing.
I just did was it $10? It wasn't a lot. I have to go to it. I transferred it to base, but I just did the whole press the button like you said, and it said it transferred this. I haven't checked since. It's from April. I done forgot.
Yeah, I've been sitting on it. It's left it in my base or my
just
bank.
There. I didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, I bought one of the packs for like $10 or $15, and then I won something where they sent me some. I have like 4,000 Sparklet sitting in there.
Oh wow, man!
Nice.
Oh, 10,000.
Yeah, I got like almost 3,000. I think it was like 28 or 20.
Yeah, I got one of the ETH bundles, and then they sent me 2,000 Sparklet for winning something.
No,
nice. So I got like 4.
X. What was it? X stacks?
Yeah. That's what it was.
That's like right around time. That's crazy. Yeah. As time flies, man. It's
I know.
Fucking June.
And there's no X stacks. Fucking like second round of it.
Like that was big. I figured they'd be doing that on a monthly basis.
Yeah, that's a sick ass fucking game. I thought.
Like another,
a round 2.
Yeah, why wouldn't they do that again? It doesn't make sense.
Did I miss a train horn?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, man.
Okay, I thought maybe I heard it, but maybe I'm just hearing things.
You're just trying to hear it. You're trying to will the train into existence.
I want to will that train into existence.
In all honesty, I think it's about every like 15 or 20 minutes comes by.
Okay.
So next time you hear it, just set a timer to see.
No shit. I'm sure the community is listening for it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so Lily, you didn't get in on any of this action?
No. For X-Stacks, I just had my stuff sent to Upland.
I'm waiting for them to do the base to Upland bridge, so that way I don't have to convert it from base to Ethereum and then Ethereum into Upland, because that's going to eat up a lot of fucking gas fees and shit. I don't want to deal with that.
So they're not on base yet? I thought
no, there isn't like a bridgeable process for base directly into Upland, at least not that I'm aware of yet. I'm sure that's part of what they're working on, because I know that's something they said they were going to do. Oh, John Fitzwell, I would reach. I had an issue with them not giving me my ETH, and I just added, @symboled, whatever. The not banker bot. It was what's the game? The stacks, X stacks, and they sorted it out for me. We got it sorted out. So send a message adding X stacks and see if they can get you sorted out. You're probably outside of the competition, but at least you can figure out where the hell your Ethereum is. So that's important.
Well, are you on X, John? Like, I think you got to be on X for it to get any of it.
Right.
Oh, you had to be on X to play X-Stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be linked. Yeah. Okay, he's on X. Yeah, just at them and see if they can sort that out. They did for me, because they weren't tracking it, and then they realized that they were fucking up. They didn't have everybody correct, and they got me sorted out. So just at them and say, hey, I bought X bundle. They'll probably have you verify it in some kind of way, and then they'll probably make it right. They did with me, so, and some other people I know. So hit them up. They'll figure it out
from them.
Let's see here.
I'm still waiting on my $10.
Yeah, it could be something.
No, I just remembered that because I bought a couple of bundles and I didn't end up getting the fucking BEs. They took my money. I didn't get the credit. I didn't get the Block Explorer, and I didn't get the ETH for it. And then they said they were going to give me my $10 back, but I never got it. I don't think I've gotten it back.
They gave me the Block Explorer, but they never gave me the ETH. And I was like, hey, where the hell is the drop for the ETH? And they're like, well, did you buy a pack? I'm like, yes, I even have the Block Explorer. It says right here. And I sent them all the shit, and they're like, okay, we got you sorted out. And then they sent it. So.
Okay. They basically just told me, yeah, we took your money, but we had these. So sorry. We'll see.
Yeah, go
$10 in the future. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's only
go hit them up. They'll sort you out. They hooked me up. So
yeah, Swally and I are still pissy on that episode 1 Law Legit.
I ended up getting I didn't get mine either. They fucking shafted me out of that, but I did find a kind soul that got me a Lore Legit #1.
I have a story to tell when it comes to that, because I was able to get all 10, but
that's some big news.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Keep your panties on. Happy.
Oh, man.
Before we get to that, we're gonna hear from our sponsor Ben68, who is again proudly sponsoring the Metaverse. Proudly sponsoring Upland After Dark by the Metaverse Ventures Australia, the umbrella behind some of Upland's most iconic brands, including the Genesis Node Midtown Terrace, and of course Samurai Aquatics, which is your go-to for high quality OG outdoor decor map assets. Go hit them up. A shop in every single city, even though you don't need that these days, but go search for any of those shops and you'll find what you're looking for, and can get it sent right to your fucking wallet, I guess. Because they got one in every city, so you don't have to worry about it. So anyway, go hit them up. High quality shit. Ben68 always puts out good stuff, and if you don't feel like doing that, just wait till the end of the show. We're gonna give away some Ben68 Samurai Aquatics stuff tonight. We got a little bundle as we usually do. So check it out. If you don't feel like going and purchasing it, you could potentially win it on this very show. So thank you, Ben68, and of course Scory23 for being our sponsors. We could do this without you, but it wouldn't be nearly as good. So we very much appreciate you. Let's see here. And while we're playing with that, I'm just gonna play a little advert we got, and I still haven't made the new one because I'm a fucking loser. So we're gonna watch the old one, which is gonna go over the little bundle that we got going, the competition we got going on. So bear with it.
From the Node Father himself, the mastermind behind Midtown Terrace, the Genesis node of San Fran, creator of Metaverse Ventures Australia, Samurai Aquatics, and the twisted brilliance of Midtown Terrors, comes a Genesis Week giveaway, like no other. In a metaverse where bundles aren't bundles, one man dares to change everything. This Genesis Week, Ben68 is giving it all away. That's not a bundle. This is a bundle.
All right, that leads us to the Upland After Dark Midtown Terrace giveaway. We have our third draw this week. We've had two already. 99 bottles and Beulah Man. What's up, Happy?
So I'll be fair. The train just rolled by when the video was on.
I had a feeling. I was sitting there thinking, like, fuck, man, I wonder if that train's going to roll on by. That's 30K. All right, so we have our huge Genesis giveaway, 41 properties for the grabs. Ben68 is going all in with an unprecedented Genesis node bundle giveaway for Genesis Week. So we've got 13 epic Genesis node bundles we will be giving away between now and Genesis Week on Upland After Dark. This very show every Friday at 9 p.m., 12 Eastern. Well, it's 10:29 right now, which is like, what, 1:29 Wolf's time, and fucking who knows what time it is for Lily and Swarley. Probably like 6 o'clock or something. I could hold on.
In the afternoon.
It's 3:29. And just because of the time zone trio, it's 7:29 a.m. for Laban and Maui Wowie over there. So anyway, each bundle includes 3 Midtown Terrace properties. All come with structures that are completed 3 limited edition MTU Townhouse black structure ornaments exclusive for Genesis Week. And all you got to do is fill out the form. And in the form, it's going to show you all the things you got to do. You can get up to 5 entries. You can win once and one time only, and then you're done. But it's a pretty badass prize. So winning once, I think, is plenty. But you get 5 entries to win once. So Swarley, do we have anything we got to do for that right now? Nope. Okay. That's something we're going to do later. Okay. And of course, all winners are under no obligation. You are free to sell, swap, trade, etc. Any and all Midtown Terrace Genesis node properties. However, holding them does come with a few benefits. Ben68 does do a drawing and gives away goodies for having your home address set to Midtown Terrace. So it is advantageous of you to keep them if you so choose. But if not, feel free to sell them. Do whatever the hell you want with them. You could burn them for all we care. You could give them away to somebody else. Whatever you want to do, they're yours to do whatever you like. But if you want to get your hands on a set of them, which is a collection, you got to watch the show, or you can go buy them, I guess. But it's going to be easier if you just watch the show, fill out the form, get the wins. All right. Wolf, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it. Wolf Unleashed. You're muted, brother.
What's up, party people? I'm ready to rock. This is a crazy week this week because there's a lot going on. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as possible. Let's go with Upland info in regards to competition racing. I watched today's race, and I know he's on this chat somewhere here listening. He wants this praise. Shout out KO Ninja, man.
Hello.
He did his thing today on the track. All right. So I believe he was an alt racer for SC Kicker today, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
Representing HPN, Hyde Park Ninjas. And he did the damn thing today, man. Honestly. Vape, I do not update the odds. The odds were given like a future play from the beginning of the season. You have been waiting for a KO. You did your thing, brother. I want to say that was that like the best race of your life? Tell the truth, brother. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, because there was a lot of competition. I didn't know based on what SC Kicker did last week. I knew you guys needed to bounce back in a big way. And then I saw Alt Racer, and I was like, oh my God, the pressure's on KO. What's he gonna do? And
he was unscouted.
He wrecked shop today.
Did he? I didn't get to see. I had to dip out.
So you see this? Oh no, you've won a few before, but did you win like that, bro?
He killed it.
The competition you took out today. You took out some monsters today. And I believe that you do keep Hyde Park Ninja in the top 3. Wolf odds are based on the end of the season, not week to week. So you had to get the top 3 in order. So my odds were, the favorite was Sam Mahoney and crew, MMV. Then I had after that, I had what's that? Neo and them, Wanderer and the crew. And then I had Hyde Park Ninjas. So Hyde Park Ninjas is making me look good because I did have them in the top 3. But KO just winning the race. I got HPN in the top 3. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
right?
number 3.
Absolutely. So by KO doing his thing, I was giving them stress, HPN. I was bugging out on SC Kicker last week. Even though he did well in the last race, he didn't do well. This week, though, HPN took first place in the last race.
Is KO the better racer of the two?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Ask KO.
KO, who's the better, you or SC? Don't pull any punches. Is it you or Grandpa?
Oh, Ninja versus Ninja, man. So they're teammates.
Who wins in a fight?
So that's my racing update. It's still going on. I believe we have 2 more. No, we have 2 more weeks. KO's an awesome sub. I think he's the first alt. Are you the first alt to win? I think Mass Chef mentioned that. The first alt to like win a race, man.
City Pigeon hasn't won as an alt?
He didn't win today. I think he was an alt today. He didn't win today.
Oh, no shit. Okay. Number
KO.
1 in the world, and he lost, didn't win.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all, no. Hey, I'm not trying to start nothing, just asking the questions. You can do what you want with it.
So that's a shout out for racing.
How did our boy Picasso do? He's our Upland After Dark racer.
Well, he did not win today. Let me see. The final 6 were KO Ninja. Vape represented today. Came in second. Vape. Foreskin didn't come in. He came in third. Wanderer, 1976. Sam Mahoney and Sincere, 87. That was the
Sincere repping the pirate node.
yes, that was the final 6 today. They all moved up the leaderboard.
Wanderer's been putting in some work lately.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So 2 more races left in the season, and we'll see who gets my odds of the exacta being correct. You have to have it in order, y'all. MMV, Neo, MW, and HPN. 1, 2, 3. So that's racing. In terms of basketball, L Slack, you are doing your thing in the fantasy postseason. You are currently in second place.
Yes, sir. Nipping at them heels.
Nipping at the heels of Evergreen Lasher 7/8's finest, Coach Funk, who is in first place. Wolf, he's holding tough. Meanwhile, Wolf is moonwalking backwards down. I am number 4 now. Yeah, I'm going backwards, bro. Donovan Mitchell, the Cleveland Cavaliers lost, and so did my chances of winning. So I'm done. But L Slack represent the
I had a killer pickup. I got Josh Hart off the I don't know why anybody dropped him.
You got Conley. You picked up Conley too, right? Mike Conley?
I picked up Conley. Yes, I did. Pascal Siakam has been fucking killing it this series.
Yeah, 39 tonight.
Oh, dude, he scored me 111 points tonight.
I know, dude. You're right there. You're right there.
Yeah, I'm coming.
But we got a long way to go still.
We do.
But Streets is watching. I'm on it for you. I'll be keeping you updated. Believe it or not, for my people across season things, we do have a inaugural English Premier League football fantasy. This one was for fun. And next year we're gonna do it for real. But your boy Dern is dominating us.
Yep, as he should.
Yeah. He's dominating us, and I'm 5-8. So, but this is the first year, and I'm learning the players. Next year, believe me, I will be better. L Slack will plug you in that league.
Yes,
So,
sir.
anybody interested in football or American soccer, English Premier League fantasy, we're doing a league next year. And WNBA, it's our first week. L Slack is getting his panties handed to him right now. He's getting destroyed.
I'm losing to the team that's would be kicking anybody else's ass.
Now, shout out Louis Leisure, Subsung Sales. What an awesome draft he had, and he's
I have like the 3rd most points in the league right now.
Yeah, but you're facing a juggernaut, unfortunately.
I am. I fucking walked into a fucking buzzsaw.
So that's week 1, man. So that's and one more, man. We do a lot, huh? UFC in the house, Hyde Park Ninja. The results of last weekend came in again. I don't know if you know, last week SC Kicker finally won his own competition, and the money rolled over this week. But unfortunately, one of the ninjas didn't win it this week. Wolf Warner took it down again. Nice. Okay, so SC Kicker, where my money?
Where my money at, man?
My money at, man? Send me my money. All right. Come have me come to Wolfpack. Come looking for the money, bro. Okay. So I took down the UFC last week. Shout out to Dolster, who you want in on the UFC pick'em. I believe. Are you a member of Hyde Park Ninja? You have to be in the node.
You got to go over there
to be a part of that. So that's that. And
Farley.
And the real competition, the real battle, and this was not sports related, was Wolf Warner trying to obtain Law Legit episode 9 from the 20 individuals who had him. Crowley was not giving his up. He scored his 10 before me. I knew that.
Oh, Crowley hooked it up.
He had 10. He had his 10 He had his 10 on his own. So I was like, okay, that's one down. So, I reached out on chat to everyone, and I ran into a Uplander, a pro.
Oh.
He said I could say his name and everything because we had a crazy interview. His name is Zooties. Zootiez. Shout out Zooties.
Everybody follow Zooties because he sounds like the real one.
Zooties, man, cool dude, Uplander. But our deal took 4 days, man.
Damn.
You ever made a deal 4 days with somebody in Upland? You can't talk to them, you don't know their voice, and you're just messaging the deal back and forth. And I know I just wanted his phone number. Like, dude, I just want to talk to you for a second, man. So our negotiations started off with him asking a bunch of questions because he's an Uplander. So he bought a structure ornament and scored episode 9 and didn't know what to do with it. So he started doing research, and he started giving me offers with certain numbers and things. And I said no to some, yes to some. Then he put me on hold, on freeze for a whole day, where he did not get in contact with me. But apparently he was playing hockey. So I said, okay, he's playing hockey.
Put you on ice.
And yeah, I believe he's from Detroit. So he starts talking to me about Sherwood Forest, and I'm confused. He says, I see that's your address. I said, no, that's my address in Upland. So he's like, oh, so you're not. So he starts talking to me about Sherwood Forest, because that's the node in Detroit. And he lives in Detroit in real life.
Like,
so
proper, yeah.
And so he's confused in real life with Upland. It's getting crazy. I'm like, yo, back to the deal, my friend. You know what I mean? Back to the deal. So, let me ask you guys, what do you think I should have paid for that?
250,000 UPIX.
Okay.
$200, 200 USD. That wasn't going to be an UPIX deal, I don't feel like.
Well, okay, mind you, there's only 10 of 10. But there's 10 of 10, but 20 of 9. Okay. So once you have the 10, it's only 10 people that can have 10. They only made 10 of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then after people get the 10 nines, those other 10 nines, you can't make them on.
Right. You got to have all 10, period.
No question. They only made 10 of 10. So he had number 16 of 20, my friend. So you said 200,000 UPIX. What'd you say, Happy?
I said $200 US.
I said
It says 300K UPIX.
Woo! Lily said 300K UPIX. Okay. All right. I ended up, and he said I could speak on it. I actually wanted to invite him on the show one day, but I said I need permission of my crew. He seems like a cool dude, and he said he watched the show, and he only made the deal with me because he watched UAD and saw us on the show and felt like he got to know me watching the 14 episodes.
Oh, he is a real one.
Look, honestly, he said you guys' show is the best. I didn't know anybody on Upland. He doesn't even know the UPIX podcast show. He's like, I didn't know this existed. You guys are wonderful, and if I can, he wants to come and talk about the negotiation with me and him, which was honestly. But I told him, I'll probably get him on next week because he's a cool dude. But honestly, it went down like this. I pulled the deal that I had for him because I felt he was stalling me out. And I'm a New Yorker, man. I know how to make a deal. So I had to play my game and pull the deal. Right. And then all of a sudden he wasn't silent anymore. As soon as I pulled the deal, why'd you pull the deal? I said I was waiting like 29 hours. You never, but as soon as I pulled the deal, you responded. So now let's go back in the kitchen and get this cooking, right? So I ended up, he was a pro. He had 825,000, right? I said, well, let me help you out here. I gave him 185K. Okay. I gave him an S2R car. I gave him a Nitro Rocketeer cart.
Wow.
And I gave him 2 Block Explorers.
Fuck yeah.
You know what?
And I gave him a property on my track in Crestwood.
That's very
nice.
That's a deal.
For a new player.
A good deal. That's a come up.
He didn't have a car. He's like, oh my God, I don't have a car. He has 1 Block Explorer.
Yeah.
He doesn't have trackside property anywhere. And he is one of the people that we were laughing at Like, who's going to buy the 15,000 Upix cart? He was one of them. He was one of them. He's a new player. And he said a lot of new players do not know you guys.
Right.
We don't know you guys. We don't know we could buy a cart for 4,000 Upix.
Sorry, bro.
And there it is. There it is. The over.
You never know what it's gonna be.
3. That's 3. So
That's 3.
My interaction went from being frustrated a little bit to the art of a negotiation to helping a Uplander that was a pro become a director in one fell swoop. Because the 185 put him,
Yeah, give him the 10 mil.
gave him what he needed, and he didn't have a car. He has a car now, and I feel like we're besties, and I'm a completionist. And I'll probably never do this again, but I'm into comic books, as some of you may know, and collecting. So those comic strips spoke to me. The story is kind of perverted. Elslack would love it.
I would.
He would love it. It's perverted. It's talking about strip clubs. It's crazy. Talking about each other's mothers on poles. It's nuts. But I was happy to get it. I finally completed something in Upland, a challenge. Shout out to us because the broadcaster, I believe, helped me out. Because
is this your greatest accomplishment in Upland?
No. In terms of a collector, in terms of but Woodhood, Sherwood Forest becoming a node without our leader disappearing is my greatest achievement. But in terms of collecting something, definitely this monolith, man, for sure.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to Swarley. Yes,
I'm gonna plug it.
I'm gonna give him one of my properties, one of my NGH properties, for being the guy for hooking it up.
That guy. He hooked me up.
I want to get him into the node. I'm gonna give him one. What's up, freaky man? Yeah, so hook me up with that guy. Let's get him on the show next week, and
He's
then
awesome.
I'm gonna hook him up with the property. So let's do that.
I'll link that. I'll plug that.
Sweet.
And I believe that's it for me, folks. Man, that's my story, man. For straight.
Love it.
It was crazy.
Well, congrats to both of you. You both got a good side of that deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily.
Yeah, no, everybody's happy at the end, I mean, like,
I didn't give him 200K. I gave 185, but I gave other assets. So it kind of equated to what you guys were saying, I believe.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
$200 is probably a little high. I would have overpaid, I guess, in that scenario, right?
You might have been number 10. So what do you think 10 would cost if you had 1 through 9?
Well, I looked into it, and it would have cost me like $650,
right?
If I was just to go and buy what was on the market, right? Like, because like I had a couple of them, but I would have needed a majority. And after I added everything up, I was like, you know what, man, I'm not going to spend $650. Like, if I do buy anything, it's got to pay a dividend.
I know.
Yeah, I want to.
I know myself.
How many people got
Crowley?
10.
Crowley, myself. I think Team is coming. Team does not play. TEEF.
Yeah,
he's coming, and I believe Wawa or what is it?
Wawa.
I think he collects a lot. He's coming, but definitely myself and Crowley have all 10, and I believe Team just got number 9. So I think
if anybody needs number 2, hit me up. That's the only one I got left. Is number 2.
Oh, I've got all 3 of mine still left, but I've promised them to somebody if they want them. So
they do sell. They've been selling in my store. BCR put all hers up. Funky they've all been in the store. They move. They still move. OG Killer got on.
No,
OG hit me up the other day. He said, "Hey, I'm going to be coming through your town." He's going camping like a couple miles from me, so I might have to hit that dude up for some beers in real life.
No, so that's 3 people I know.
OG, he's good people.
Yeah, OJ for sure.
Yep.
So he can
cool.
Yeah, that's going to be dope. So you're actually going to burn them all then? And
I already burned them. Burned them already.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that monolith.
And is there a deadline on that?
Tuesday.
And then after that, you can't burn them for the monolith, right?
Yeah.
So there might only be like 4 or 5 of those at the end of the day.
Wolf, what's it going to take to get you to put that thing in NGH?
Oh, that's tough, bro, because I got pressure from the wood hood.
But what's it going to take is what I'm asking.
Okay, put it like this. Now, even me, I'll change my address when it's that time to change the address.
I know.
I'll bring the monolith over with me for some points on the property. But I don't have big property, so I got to see how big, I can go back and forth with it. You know
that. Yeah, shit. Boy, sorry. No, that's 5.
Is it?
That's 5.
Wow. That's 5. I'll move it back and forth when we need those points. We got it. You got it.
Okay. All right.
Move around the Upland world. It's going to move
around.
Okay.
It can make its appearance in NGH when it matters.
It will. It will.
Okay. All right. I can respect that. All right.
Will.
Happy you're on mute. At least you were.
He's good.
I shouldn't be now.
No, you're good now. You're good now. Let's move on. This has been a great show. I'm loving every second of this show today. Oh my god. Can we talk about the flip of the week?
Whoa.
Here we go, man.
Of the week.
What do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? So we got a limited Sparklet Wars 3 Cypher Cyborg pass sold for $20. Laban sold that bad boy. That's a good little flip. $5 for $20. Laban also sold to Nerds Logic Purge Pirates. What the fuck?
Weaponry.
Hold on. Nerds Logic purchased a Purge Pirate map asset.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So he can
make just trying to
doesn't have it.
Is he just trying to scoop them up to prevent the pirates from losing?
You're welcome to our world, bro. Okay.
Okay, I'm not mad about it. He's a fucking cyborg. Whatever. Anyway, so he got two of these things for $5.50, $10. All right. I don't know how. That's not bad, but it doesn't quite recoup the cost of the whole bundle. Just saying.
But it's one piece, right? It's just one piece of.
We sold 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Okay.
For what, like $11? It's like $13.
Maybe he wants to be a Bulgarian pirate. He's pretty sure he's old. Okay.
Hey, appreciate it. Ain't mad about it. Yeah, he's number 1 cyborg. Whatever. Hey, look, if you want to jump on the train, you know what I'm saying? Fucking all aboard. Let's see here. BCR sold a Blossom 2025 lore episode 2
my shop. That's the team.
The team.
Yeah, I told you, team is building his. He's getting. I see him getting all his lore legits now.
That's a $10 come up because I believe you have to win that one.
Yeah, BCR got that. Mm-hmm.
BCR also sold a Blossom 2025 lore episode 5 legit.
She got paid.
Number 4 for $44.
Yes, BCR. Wow. Yes.
Damn. Yep. And episode 6 for 135,000 upix.
Man,
she's coming correct.
She's a flipper,
She's a flipper on the low. Yo, I love it. I love it. BCR, she does her thing.
And then BCR's got a Blossom 2025 lore episode 3 legit. So also sold that motherfucker to team for $18. BCR got it in this
She did.
week.
Yes, she did.
Boydern, let's see here. Boydern sold a property, looks like for 295,995 upix. That's a nice little flip right there. Original mint 139. Okay. Boydern also did a 349,000 out of 178,000. So he had some nice little flips this week too. Fuck. KO Ninja in on some action.
Ninja's always appearing.
Sold episode 1 for $4.
To who?
Team.
Okay. Sold
You bought
episode
all of
2
them.
for 20,000 UPX to Team. Sold episode 3 to Team for 66,000.
Team is coming.
Fuck, Team getting it
He's
in.
coming for his monolith, bro. I'm telling you.
And then sold a property for 36,000. Fucking KO got it in this week too. Fuck.
It is thing this week too.
And then also sold another legit episode 8 lore legit number 22 for $57 to OG Killa.
OG Killa got number 8. Oh!
And then sold a Red Firm property for damn near 100,000 UPX.
But it hit collection. It hit collection. So
it did. That was a 38,000 mint. So that's like a 3x. And then Freaky came in.
Whoa. What was that? No,
you know what it was. You know what it was. 6.
Somebody said Happy needs to go back to mute. He needs to mute. He needs to stay muted.
You're in trouble, bro.
They said stay muted, Happy. Stay muted.
Fuck your shit up.
What are we up?
I think he's taking donations now.
50,000
50K?
60.
60K.
Do we need to lower the price on this motherfucker or what?
He said, "Holy shit, dude."
We'll see, man. Let's see how many more times it rolls by. You know, we don't have to go.
We're only almost 2 hours in. Freaky got some action in. Looks like he sold a Bronx property.
Oh, free Bronx! Wow,
for 99,999 UPX. Mint 6,000.
What?
That's what it says here. Markup was 72,500, and then the previous price was 27,499.
What's the property?
2585.
Sedgwick.
It's what?
Sniper alert, though. Sniper alert.
Yeah, sniper alert.
Might have caught him. Caught somebody slipping.
Yeah, because that thing's worth a fortune.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a red.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sedgwick was, and it's like kind of a smaller number.
Yeah, I minted 2 of them on release day.
I minted 3, and I sold them all. I was so mad at myself because I basically just flipped them right away.
And that's the Bronx. That's when I came in after that release.
I minted 2, and then I waited 6 months to get my 3rd.
Damn. Wow. That's some patience.
Yeah, that was always one that I never got. I was so mad about it too, because like to mint a full collection of a rare property or ultra rare is like you know you hit it, you know, like I mean, man, but to only mint a couple like sucks. Like hitting the ultra rare bangaroo, like or barangaroo. I called it bangaroo. Barangaroo. I like bangaroo.
Bangaroo.
Sounds a lot better. but you know, like, it does me no good because I don't get to collect that, you know. But like I'm tempted to go and spend real money on this, you know. Like I mean, man, if I spent $2,000 on a fucking Upland property, that would be like I wonder, like, am I at my ultimate degenerate motherfucking gambler stage in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to find an addiction counselor right now.
Yeah. We're here for you, man.
Yeah, no, man.
This is an intervention.
I mean, look, you know, you are going.
You know you're gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Oh my God!
He's gonna do it.
I might the $630 one, but after looking at the other one, the earnings, I'm like, man, it's just
Makes your pants tight.
it does, man. You know, but I cannot. Like, my wife would seriously fucking kill me for that one.
Don't tell her.
She would.
And
be
would you
so
blame her?
mad.
Oh my God! Tell her how much yields you get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll make her impressed.
Yeah, she'll be real fucking impressed with that.
Yeah. She'll be all, is that Upix gonna fucking pay for the remodel of our bedroom?
Look, just when your pants get real tight,
I'll
just
be
whip
all,
it out and be like,
look,
look, baby, it's
I'm
on.
bringing hundreds of dollars in a month.
In fake money, an imaginary money.
Right.
Oh,
You know what? If the floors weren't that bad, I would probably, like everybody, would probably be able to pull a couple $100 a month. I think as is right now,
you could.
I could pull a couple $100 a month out. Pretty, you got to be strategic about it. But I think between wheeling and dealing with block explorers and every other asset that I have, available on the market, you just got to find what's selling.
It's real.
Yeah, well, it's off of the yield, I mean, man, how long would that be to pay itself off? You got to figure I would need a 5 times return for it to truly pay itself off. So if I spent $2,000, I would need to make 10 million Upix off of it.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
So how long would it take to make 10 million Upix off of a property?
And how much does it make a month?
170,000 a month.
Fuck.
Hold on.
What is that, like 10?
You'll be dead.
7 years?
Yeah. I think, when you really think about it. Well, actually, I don't know.
It's like 7 years or something like that.
Plus an almost 3x boost. Let's see. I got
couple visitor fees on there.
Yeah, you might get
I'll pay a couple visitor fees in Bangaroo.
All right, we're gonna go 179 times 12.
Yeah.
Would be basically 2 million a year. So 5 years, it would pay itself off.
That ain't bad.
I mean,
it really isn't that crazy, And if I took that,
but then times that by 4, because if you want to pull out the USD on that, it's only 25%.
Well, added to my current monthly income, that would actually put me really, really close to $1 million a month. Mm-hmm. So I think.
You think you're gonna buy it?
I
think you should buy it.
He's trying to convince himself and justify it.
I think you should buy it.
Lily, right? Just buy it, man. Just buy it.
Oh, man.
Just whip out your credit card right now.
Buy it, man. There's no shame. You with family, man. Just buy it, man.
Buy it.
No judgment.
And then book the appointment with the addiction counselor.
Yeah.
If the crypto market does really well this week, you'll be hearing a good story about me buying that property.
I'm waiting for it. I can't wait.
Who's winning flip of the week?
Oh man, it's kind of tough between BR and
KO.
Yeah, KO, man.
The work. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both did 5. 1, 2, 3. He did 6. Oh, KO.
And she's got some USD in there. That kind of adds a little more value. I mean, KO's got a $4 USD. I mean, and then the bottom two, those are KO as well. The Blossom.
Yeah.
So that's all KO right there.
You got 6. She's got 4.
Yeah, I think we got to give it to KO, man. That's
KO's having a hell of a week, man.
Yeah, he did have. Look, it was close. It was a close second.
BCR, you're a winner in my heart.
I'm going to BCR 5K for her second place because she had a hell of a week. You want to do KO? I'll give BCR 5K for second place for flip of the week. 2 flips of the week.
She can get that.
Flip of the week. Congratulations to KO and BCR for flipping.
Clear, she might give it right back to you, bro. I'm just telling you right now. She might say donate it to the node. She's not. She may not want it.
And I'll tell her to shove it. Getting it. The Vulgar Speedway 100,000 UPX giveaway. We're in it, right? Meow. You're just gonna KO's just gonna give it to BCR. You son of a bitch.
Okay. He's gonna give it to BCR. Everybody loves BCR, man.
Look how hard it is to give away UPX, man. People are like, I don't even want it.
I don't want the fucking. I don't want the money. All right. 100,000 people.
Wait. I want my money from the KO Ninjas. I want my money.
Yeah, you better pay up KO first, and then you give your money to BCR.
Right. I'm not giving that away. I want that. Okay, let's go. Continue.
All right. So yeah, I talked about it yesterday. Yeah, KO is fucking loving it, man. He's fucking.
I tell you, he won the race. He's fired up today, man.
He's fucking jacked.
He's fired up.
We got to give credit where credit's due, you know, man. I mean,
the dude's rock hard. He's been going all fucking night. I mean,
powered up on the hymns. HIMS.
Yes,
man.
They have a monthly subscription to Hims and Hers.
You know, my buddy actually gave me a bottle of those a while back. So you gotta fucking try these. And I'll tell you what, I tried myself on not having tried them because I tell my never mind. I won't finish.
You know you did it. You know you did it.
Get me a Him and Hers, and me and my wife will pop it each. Give me a Him and Hers.
I've been thinking about it though. I'm like, you know, maybe the
let's all get Him and Hers with our partners and come on the show and pop it. And back.
It'll be a rally.
Him and Hers, yes.
Oh my god.
We should get them as a sponsor, man.
We're getting hard all night long.
We'll be like, hey, would you like to sponsor Upland After Dark?
My wife would be like, sure. Oh,
they seem to give everybody a freaking affiliate link, you know?
Everybody.
Hook it up.
I see it everywhere. I used to think it was only for hair. It's not only for hair anymore.
Will Hawk, Blue Chew, and fucking,
yeah, you
know, Hims and whatever.
True meaning of the wood hood. Yes, Kyle.
Yes.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. Can we give away like 100,000 UPX to like a vulgar Speedway owner, please? Can we do that? I mean, is today the day, Swarley? Are we giving it away to? No, it's next week. Okay, next week we're doing this. Next week we're going to give away 100,000 UPX or something to a tier 1 property owner. I can't stop thinking about fucking dick pills.
But they have hers too, my friend. And hers. There is a hers also.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I just can't stop thinking about it. Anyway,
yeah.
Okay. Get your tier 1 properties. Fucking win 100,000 UPX. Get a tier 2 property. You could win a fucking tier 1 property. I can't do this right now. just go to the Vulgar Speedway and get some shit, please. I'm gonna move on.
If you own some properties on the Speedway, you win some
Yeah,
And shit. It's pretty simple.
yeah,
And a bottle of him and hers.
yeah. And then you can fuck all night. That'll be great. And you might be able to regrow some hair on your head.
Shit.
Yeah, that's a possibility. The tier 2 giveaway, Swarley's gonna handle this. We didn't have any new entries. We're just gonna give away some shit to the ones that have already entered. If you want in on this, you're gonna have to get some tier 2 properties, and we're gonna give some shit away. So maybe we're gonna land on a tier 1 property. It's gonna be a Picasso. It's gonna be a Picasso. He's gonna be our winner.
Nice.
What's he gonna win?
Picasso.
You've got dick pills and a property, hopefully.
And a bottle of hers.
And a bottle of hers for your mate.
Can anyone tell us what does the hers enhance?
The hers.
Libido.
No, there is the hers.
It enhances hers, hers ability to help, to help lengthen the process, right?
Her process?
The process.
The process.
What's the process?
What's the process?
Abby, can you explain that in detail? What the process is?
The process of getting down, so like you each take a hymns,
right?
And hers, right? You take a nice little sip of some champagne or, some bubbly water if you don't want any alcohol.
Have a blast.
And then you wait a few minutes, you make some love, start kissing, feeling, having a good old time. And then before you know it, your dick is like hard and rock like big as a station wagon, ready to go. And she's nice and loosey goosey, juicy and ready to go. And bam,
Look, I looked it up. Because I was curious.
What hers do?
It does a range of things. It could be a birth control. It could contribute to weight loss, hair loss. But the thing I think we're most concerned about is sexual health. Enhances libido.
In hers.
And it's also a genital herpes treatment. I'm just saying. And it also helps with skincare.
It's a miracle fucking
It's
drug.
versatile.
It is versatile. But it makes her want it more, I guess.
Okay. Interested.
Well, everybody get hers. Don't forget to pick up your hymns and hers.
And hers.
For a full head of hair up top and downstairs, get your hers and hymns.
Well, he's in the background like, move on.
Move on. So it's like, we've had enough of this. We're off the rails.
Package hard.
Old ladies drink. Oh,
God, I'm so turned on right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, goodness.
Just in time for
Let's do
some fucking giveaways.
All right. That's why everybody
Getting it in. All right, let's get some shit away. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me suck some more beer down. KO just got third in the wars race. Good for you, buddy. Let's go.
What faction is KO?
Who cares? He's a fucking dirty Borg. All right. Hashtag pirates, everybody. Hashtag pirates. If you want in on this fucking giveaway, what do we got? We got 21 entries so far. Ooh, that was a healthy burp. Felt good. 21 of 23 viewers. We need at least 2 more for hashtag pirates. If you're wanting in on this action, we got some Samurai Aquatics bundle. We got a fucking Scory 23 Aqua Racer. We got a full set of these Scory 23 benches. We got happy $60,000 worth of train money. We got a teabagger, a wolf shield that protects you in the wars, And of course, a Genesis Week Patriot Games structural ornament by Swarley 129. And because I said I would with Ben 68, I made a blunder. So I said I'd give away 10,000 Upix. I'm going to do that as well.
All right.
And I'm not going to write this down. I'm just going to have to watch this video back because it's not happening tonight. I had to restart everything, and now my files are fucking weird. So, all right. Let me share the screen. Let me remove this one. Present a new screen. Don't fuck with me. Thing. Share this one. 21 entries. You got like 10 seconds if you want in on this action before I start spinning. Okay. Let's see. I think it's time. First thing we're gonna give away. Well, probably the biggest, the 60,000 Upix. So any train from this point on doesn't count. I think we've done enough damage to Happy tonight. The train has made its mark.
I think that was more than last week.
I think it was.
By one.
Yeah, by one. What? The two chicks on Tinder robbing guys in Oregon and they shot a dude? What the? No, I did not hear about that.
Just yesterday, huh?
Fuck. Hopefully it wasn't one of my guys. I got a couple friends there on Tinder. Shit. I bet I would have known though. Somebody would have told me. I do have a text message. Maybe somebody's dead.
Or they're saying happy birthday.
Nope, none of those yet. We're not there yet. But we're getting close. All right. Is that another train horn? It doesn't count, but
It is another train horn. I love that one, man.
all right, let's give away 60,000
Happy
Upix.
not looking so happy.
I know. He's like, thank God he called it. All right, this is for 60,000 of Happy's hard-earned Upix that he just sits on.
Yeah, it's so hard earned as well.
You fucking bitch. Look at him.
Wow.
What a piece of shit.
Wow.
What a piece of shit.
I love when the band wins.
Because
Wow.
that's yeah, you should delete Tinder. If don't do that.
The band got it. Damn. Okay.
Meeting women on the internet is exciting. Look, full disclosure, I met my wife on the internet and it's worked out really well. But before I met her, I met some crazies. Fucking crazies.
Oh yeah, man, I did the same.
Insane.
I met my wife on plentyoffish.com.
Look
And
at you Christian little lover.
was that a Christian website?
Yes. How do you not know that?
I
Is
thought it was just
Yes,
it was like
Plenty of Fish is a Christian website.
what? I thought it was like Plenty of Fish in the Sea, like
Yeah, I thought it was like that too.
yeah.
Is it not like the fish?
No,
like
it's like a
Jesus
dating
Fish?
website.
I
The fish-
know.
Yeah,
Look,
for Christian people,
'Cause
probably.
neither one of us are like Christian, like
Well,
so like we're both from Tahoe, and that was like how we connected because not a whole lot of people are from Tahoe, and like turned out we like grew up right
yeah,
down
just
the
drunks
street
and
from-
sluts are from Tahoe.
In a lot of ways, you're right there, man.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a Christian. Maybe I'm thinking of Christian Mingle or something. But I thought
Yeah.
Plenty of Fish was a Christian one.
Wow.
Usually anything that says fish is related to Christian because of
Yeah.
the loaves and the fishes.
Right, but either way, that's how I met my wife, and
Good for you.
it was cool. Like we ended up knowing all these people that were the same people, and
Well, Tahoe's not very big.
Well, yeah, but no, we didn't meet until we were living in the Bay Area in San Francisco.
Well, I just mean like if you both grew up in Tahoe, like you're gonna know the same people.
Well, yeah, no, that's true, but it was still cool that like we had basically grown up right down the street from each other, but had never met in that tiny little town, and here we are in this giant city, and that's where we ended up meeting.
That's wild. Yeah.
Trip.
Awesome.
Well, good for
Swally,
you.
I've never heard of Bumble.
I've heard
Maybe.
of Bumble.
Oh, see, I don't know. I'm married. I don't know.
I actually, you know what? I got some money from a class action lawsuit from Bumble, like $40.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because and I can't even remember. There was some kind of like breach of privacy or something, but they were like sued. They were the website where the girl picks you.
Oh, really? That's what's up.
So it's like the chick has to approach, and so it's like, like it's actually a lot better because then you kind of know that there's a lot more interest. Like the other sites,
Implied consent.
It's like as a dude, you are swiping so much, and like, oh, I don't know. I'm so glad
I swiped so much when
I haven't had to date anybody in a long time.
Oh, Swally met the missus on Bumble.
Look at that.
Yo, okay.
Look, everybody. Well, we all are playing a digital game, Upland. I mean, not too surprised, right? We all live on the internet.
Wow.
Look,
when Hubby and I first met, the internet was barely existed.
It did not
So
exist.
you met the old-fashioned way, then.
Courting. He courted you.
They courted each other.
Yes.
Did you meet him in a bar by chance?
No.
Okay, good.
Did you meet him in college or university?
Mutual friend. The hookup, a friend.
It's very specific, so I'm not going to say it. But no, it's something like that.
Okay.
You met their wife. No,
Well,
but I brought my wife with me.
Well,
I think I know where this is going.
No.
Well,
Look, maybe I do though.
You really don't.
I probably don't.
You did have a Upland couple. There is one, I believe.
Yeah.
It's very innocent, but I'm not saying it because it's very specific.
Oh, I was thinking you were a swinger and you just met at some sort of swingers party. And then,
Gosh.
I'm just joking.
Would that be a hell of a story to tell? I'm
Some upside down pineapple situation.
Stripper at a stripper club at a swingers bar.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's give away some more shit, shall we?
All right.
We're struggling here. Okay. let's give away the Samurai Aquatics bundle. This Samurai Aquatics bundle is going to go to not Laban. He already won. It's going to go to TikTok.
And I do have his Mushy Farmer 1 is his IGN. I sent you your shield from last week, TikTok.
Congrats.
I want to write it down, but it's not happening.
I got it.
Have to watch this video back and figure this out because
I write
all my
it. Mushy
things fucked
Farmer.
up.
I got you.
I'm not writing it down, Swarley. Calm down. I'm not doing it. I'm going to watch the video back and I'll figure it out later.
This shit down outside.
Fucking put that away. I'm going to click that button away if you don't stop.
What did he win? What did he win? He won Samurai.
Damn it, you fuck. He won the Samurai Aquatics bundle. Yeah.
Okay.
High quality assets from Ben 68.
Congrats, TikTok. Once
Congrats. Next is going to be Scory 23 Aqua Racer go-karts. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to give away the 3 bench presses right after that. So this is for the cats, or well, just a cart of your choosing. Lily.
Congrats.
Yes.
Lily
You
win.
lucky devil. You swinger, you.
In your dreams.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next we're going to give away 3 benches, the red, the gold, and the black, to one sexy individual. Who's that sexy person? I don't know yet. Only fate will tell us. Angry is that sexy individual who wins 3 benches, courtesy of our sponsor, Scory 23. Next, we're going to give away a tea bagger to one beautiful individual. I don't know who that beautiful individual is yet, but we're going to find out.
Have you guys all been feeding your totems?
We're not talking about it.
Oh yeah, 2:30 a.m. I got a terrible one.
I got one in 4 minutes. JP is a beautiful individual.
JP,
who's going to get a tea bagger.
Congrats.
Just a wonderful little tea bagger. Next is going to be a wolf shield for protection in the wars. Who's going to win the wolf shield?
I love that shield.
It's looking like, thank you, Lily. It's looking like a knight might need it this season.
KO.
Cyborg, baby. You got
he
it.
Doesn't need it, but he's got it.
He's got it.
He's a winner today, man. He's fucking killing
it. He's on fire today.
He's on fucking fire. And then, well, not last, because I got one more to give away. I got the 10,000 UPIX I'm going to give away for my egregious blunder. I don't remember what it was, but Ben told me I'd made some blunder, so I honored his giveaway of 10,000 UPIX. Patriots games structure ornament by Swirly 129. Something tells me when I give away the 10,000
wolf shield, KO, you got another shield, brother. John
Fitzwell is getting the Patriots games structure ornament. There's 15 entries that could potentially win the 10,000 UPIX I'm about to give away and 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Are you ready? Something tells me it's going to be Maui. I feel like it's going to be Maui.
Is this
it's KO? KO's hot.
I think this is an Upland After Dark first. You giving away some UPIX, isn't it?
It might be. It's Tiago.
Well, no, you give away UPIX on the what do you call it? The Rumble every
I do give away UPIX on the Bajayo, Bajo, Bayo, Bajayo, Badge-ao.
Bajao. Bajo. It could be Bajo. Bajo.
I don't know. I love the name.
Bajo. But it's probably Bajao. I like the sound of that.
I like Bajao. Bajao sounds cool. This time around, I'm taking, what did it say? 20,000 something? Is Crombus giving away 20,000 Sparklet? Do I need to bring this thing back up?
Hell yeah, Crombus.
48 hours? Are we giving away that one too? Is that what he's saying?
I think so.
I'm sure there's some people that appreciate that for the wars.
Yeah. All right. Fine. We'll do one more.
Good looking, Crombus. Wow.
No, he's taking it.
He's going to be giving it now. He's going to give it to somebody. Shorty.
He'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out.
Shorty Jays, congratulations.
Shorty Jays. You want Crombus' Sparkler.
Oh, Crombus is sparkling.
Poor Crombus. Well, though you got to do it, man.
Now you got to do it.
Hey, Crombus, if you don't want to do it, I can do it. Or
if you don't want, I can do it.
Something out, man.
I can do it too.
Oh my goodness.
Jordan James, you won 20,000 Sparklet from somebody somewhere.
It's coming your way.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're just giving everybody's shit away.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, who do I owe 10,000 Sparklet to? I don't remember.
To Mushy.
Bajao, yeah, Tiago
Bajao. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this, and then I think we got something else coming up. I think we got that beautiful Rumba.
Last of you.
And then we're almost done, boys and gals.
It's been we're going long again.
We're going hard in the paint here.
We're going hard.
Okay. It's been a good night. All right, but I think it's time. It's time to run. Yeah, not surprising we're going to go long this far off the rails. Okay. Where's my... If you haven't got in on the Rumble yet, you're going to need to do so. But let me go to it. You got to go to the Bulgarian Pirates, the Bulgarian Discord server. Rumble action. Let me hit... We got 30 people in there this week. That's good. So if you haven't got in, get in now. I'll give you about, 10 seconds or something. We got 30 in there. The classic Rumble. We're going to go through it quick. Oh, shit. Hit some weird buttons here. Move that away. Coffee and Doobs. And let's run what? I don't know. 31 now. 31. And let's run them pack. Yeah, fuck yeah. And good morning. We talked to CTC last night for the first time, which was pretty cool. He jumped in the chat. We had a nice little combo. That was fun. All right, 5 seconds, and I'm gonna start this Rumble. Okay, here we go. Start. Let's see what magic happens. I said start, you piece of shit. There you go. Starting the Rumble. Here we go. It's on this screen over here. Come on. Oh. Let's see who died. Shorty J's died. 86 Baza died.
Oh, let me look at this.
It says I cried during the show, and then a sponsor sent supplies to cheer me up. Sincere 87 died. Jimmy Jester's dead. Angry Ursia is dead. Wolf Warner got into a knife fight with Maui and killed her.
Yes, sir.
Fucking A. Nobody died in round 4, which is exciting. But some people got some weapons, which is pretty cool. Round 5, though, Green 120 died by vape. Wolf Warner died because they tried to ride a horse. Let's see here. Nobody died in round 6, which is cool. Oh, nope, I lied. Crombus killed themselves. Crombus is dead. Round 7, Rubelmax died. I'm going to call it early. I think Ben 68 might win this thing. Ben seems to be getting some daggers and shit. OG Killa's dead in round 8. Lily died in round 8 as well by MM. A bunch of zeros and a 1. Let's see here. Laban killed Freaky Man in round 9. John Fitzwell, you son of a bitch, you killed me during a knife fight. Shorty killed Scientist. And then Boydern spun really hard and then died of a toxicity. Round 10, Ben 68 killed Laban, and KO Ninja got killed by an evil spirit.
I thought he was going to win.
Shorty J's died of poisoning in round 11. Vape High Guy got a bow and then killed John Fitzwell. Sincere died in round 12. Salix died in round 12. MM died in round 12 by Vape High Guy. Who's going to win here? Round 13, Vape High Guy found a lake and decided to set up their camp. And then Vape High Guy shot Ben 68 with their bow and killed him, thus making Vape High Guy the winner.
Wow.
Ben68 got second place. Congratulations to Vape. You're going to get 5,000 epics from yours truly, probably tomorrow when I wake up, or the day after. You can come back to life, but you didn't. You didn't. Vape High Guy is the winner. Congratulations, Vape.
Congrats, Vape. Vape been hot too.
You're a real fucking winner today. Okay. Yeah, we've gone fucking 2.5 hours. Everybody.
Woo! It's Memorial Day week. Put it in. I'm good. Oof.
We lost Happy for a minute. There he is. I brought him back. I would say let's look at resurrected from the dead, but maybe we've gone a little long, so let's not dive into this sort of stuff.
Yeah,
maybe we just maybe we just let Wolf go to bed. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, I don't know. Another 30 minutes, just yapping away. Why not?
I mean, we could.
My wife's waiting for me. She heard that I might have taken the hymns tonight. And on that,
all right. Good for you, buddy.
I had to. Bro.
Yo, wake her up with the hymns.
I'm gonna end the night with some hymns. Oh, wait till she get a load of this show tonight.
Oh, she's gonna love it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's get this horny show off the air and move on. All right.
Yes, indeed.
All right, guys. Anything before we head out?
I'm good. Everybody have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Be kind to others. One love.
Absolutely.
Good night,
all right,
everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. We will catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets. Under the stars, they break the dark. Welcome to Upland, here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune and unwind and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Bringing those together with birds of the same feather. Rocking with this crew, there ain't nothing we can't weather on the